What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Of course, I am your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. You know, we got another banger for you, so kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
We got some major breaking news in the world of high school men's basketball, high school boys basketball. Superstar Kiyan Anthony, son of NBA legend, future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony, and bona fide superstar, singer, actress, host Lala Anthony, has announced his top 3 schools. And yes, his father's alma mater, Syracuse, is in the mix. Also Auburn, as well as USC, man, making the move. Hey, Southern Cal, though, I'm just saying. But this is major. Kiyan has made a name for himself, man. He's killed. He was one of the leading scorers in the EYBL circuit, the toughest travel ball circuit in Nike EYBL with Team Melo. Really lit it up this summer, lit it up in top 100 camp. He's really been separating himself. Like, you know, he's 6'5", 6'6" now, hit that growth spurt. He is definitely looking a whole lot like Melo, man. Like, beautiful jumper, pure jump shot, can get to the lane, you know, athletic enough, not super bouncy, but athletic enough. And we've seen him really develop over the last several years. When you talk about like Bronny James, Bryce James, like the other kids around his age, Zaire Wade, like Kiyan Anthony is absolutely the one. He's the one. He's the best NBA son right now, in my opinion, man. The kid is an absolute bucket, mid-range. Like, you can tell Melo has had him in the gym for years. And, I mean, the jump shot is there. It is money. He's been outside at Rucker Park, killing in the jungle. Like, Melo had this kid playing everywhere over the summer, and I think he's built for it. He's built for the mission. He's built for the journey. He's built for the grind. And it's exciting to see that he's already down to, you know, his top 3 schools. And he is a top 30 prospect. Some scouting services has him as a 4-star, some as a 5-star. But, you know, when you look at his game, just a purified scorer from every level. And he's not a slouch on defense. Gives effort on defense as well. But mid-range, deep ball, 3-ball, like, shoots it pure. One of the purest jump shots in the class. Can get to the rim. Nice layup package. Can take on contact. Getting muscle on that frame. I think Kiyan is going to be an absolute superstar, man. And he kind of went into detail about his top 3 schools that we mentioned. Now, about Syracuse, obviously we know the family ties there. But he said Syracuse has a young core on the team now. And I learned a lot about the coaches and their vision. They're very together. I mean, they are still trying to figure everything out. The team is switching to Coach Adrian Autry's identity, switching from the zone to man-to-man. They're still recruiting hard, trying to put together the 2024 and the 2025 class. When I speak with the coaches, they let me know the vision, the type of players they're recruiting, and who all they think will be around. I liked all the stuff that I heard from them. Syracuse trying to get back to the promised land. One of the proud programs of the Big East. Had some success in the ACC as well. Haven't really been getting the same quality of players. We saw, like, you know, New York Mr. Basketball, Joe Girard went there. You know, J.J. Starling. Like, they had some guys come through. They had some guys that, you know, Judah Mintz, that went pro, that left this program probably too early. But recovering from a legend like Jim Boeheim is no easy task. We know they were known for that zone, having those long wings that can make plays on both sides of the basketball, athletic, length wings. And, you know, this is not the style that we're seeing from them anymore. And I do agree, you know, switching to a man, adjusting to a new culture and an identity can be exciting, but it could also be scary. Will he stay home, though? That's the big thing. Does he want to be in New York? Because if that's the case, Syracuse is the move. About Auburn, they haven't offered me yet. I'm still learning about them. Coach Ira Brown reaches out to me every other day. He checks on me, and a few of my close friends are over there Tahad Pettiford and Ja'Kai Howard, and they tell me about it. I'm looking forward to them throwing me the offer so I can take the visit. Now, that is very interesting. You don't typically see a school that hasn't offered you yet in your final three. So he's definitely expecting an offer. I expect that they will offer him soon at some point. But Auburn gets top recruits, man. Like, we just saw Aiden Holloway come through there, like McDonald's All-Americans, Jabari Smith, like some dogs, some true dogs have come through Auburn in recent years, man. And Bruce Pearl does a great job of recruiting his butt off. If you go there, you're going to have to play defense. You're going to play fast. You're going to play physical. And I'm not sure how Cayenne fits. I get the fact that he's got two homies there, so it would be cool to team up. It's always cool to team up with familiar talent and establish chemistry, but I don't know if he's a Bruce Pearl type of guy, just hard-nosed, hard hat, lunch pail type of guy. I don't know. Auburn would be interesting, man, but I feel like this would be the least likely move for him. And then, of course, you got USC with their new coach, Coach Eric Musselman, who they took from Arkansas, who was really doing his thing down there. Reached out to me a couple of days ago when I was in Vegas. He definitely shows a lot of love. Also, Coach Quincy Pondexter, who played against my dad in the league, he shows me a lot of love. What he's looking for in a school, I'm looking for good coaching, and I want to play for a team. I want to win. I feel like all the schools that I'm looking at, or that I am talking to, have a winning culture. I want to go somewhere that is family oriented too. Fast-paced and offense that spreads the floor and keys in on versatility and guard play. Look, man, straight up, I could definitely see him out there in Cali being the number one option. They already got one NBA son. They landed Bronny. Could they land Cayenne? Southern California, the weather, the Trojans. Musselman out there going to have an unlimited supply of NIL to bring talent in. We saw the guys he was bringing through Arkansas, so he's shown that he can develop NBA talent as well. So I think that's a good move for him, man. I like Southern Cal. I like that he could get out there and get the ball in his hands early probably with that program. That might be his quickest way to, well, other than Syracuse, he could probably start year one. But secondhand, that might be his quickest way to playing time in Southern California. Maybe ultimately the best situation. But we'll be keeping an eye out. But one of the most natural bucket getters in the entire country, man. I definitely see after this season up there in New York, after he gets done with his senior season or throughout the senior season, I definitely see him jumping up in the rankings. He's a top 15, top 10 level player, man. Honestly, just smooth, fluid athlete. Can score it from anywhere on the floor, fundamentally sound, high basketball IQ, and plays defense. Something that Melo was never really known for. Cayenne plays defense. He will chase that thing down, man. So it's exciting. We'll see. We'll keep monitoring these three schools and giving y'all updates. Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about the situation. That is a wrap for us. For all the latest and the greatest, I am Brandon Blakeney, a.k.a. Brandon Lee TV. Hit that subscribe, comment, share, like, all that good stuff. Until next time, we out.